deified by some. Araujo. Here's Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Best ventures forward. Best, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Not much subtlety about that challenge. So, third corner of the game. Gullit with the short one. Shot, surely! There it is!
The goal scorer after 36 minutes is number 23, George Best. George Best. George Best.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Hazard.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Ronaldinho. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Stam. Rodri.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Stam. Looking for the run. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Stam. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Dembele. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. That's good play. And he's being shifted off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. Dembele. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
哦，那下一个死球吧。
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, towering header! It's in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Goal!
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Ronaldinho.
The two coaches are
Number
signalling
15,
changes here, both at the same
Romario.
time.
Number
We're looking at a
23,
different game now.
George Best.
Well, this is to be
Coming on the
expected,
field,
Peter, when you've got
number
two strong
6,
teams of fairly equal
Roberto
standing.
Carlos.
The outcome should all come down to
17,
finishing.
Puskás.
It's come to nothing.
Number 20,
Knocks it into
Messi.
space. Now it's
Substitution in
Hazard.
progress.
Oh, that's fabulous. Delivery from Mbappe. Corner! It's off target and by quite a way.
Los Angeles certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Van Dijk. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. He's through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. No, he refuses to take the bait. Vieira shows great strength. That's an imaginative pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Great vision. Hazard. Defending of the desperate variety. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution
So we have
on the
movement
field.
on both benches.
Number 11, Varane.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest,
Coming on the
but
field,
still no clear
number
winner.
7,
Listen, the fans haven't
Zanetti.
given up on this by
Number
any
8,
means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution.
That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Just 5 minutes left. Puskás played with finesse.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Seedorf. Oh, some tackle that. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Desailly.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Koller is onto this. Over to the right flank. Now it's Puskás. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everybody,
not
and
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I'm going to say the Uruguayan Cavani. His willingness to put so much effort in is why he scores so many goals. And that also translates to his defensive work in pressing, chasing and tackling. It's all there from him.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Palhinha wins the duel this time, and it's Baggio. Tries to pass it through. Ribéry. Beckham. That's an excellent interception. So what can they make of this? That looks a cracking ball. Dembele finding himself in space.
Well played and well cleared.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Dembele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could move up a gear here. Fernando Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. Great vision. Now it's Hazard. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Hazard. Drive. And he shoots! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Torres. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it again. And here's Dembele. Hazard receives it in a good position here. Knocks it into space. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Zanetti. And here's Dembele. Zanetti. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ribéry. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And claimed it back swiftly. Aimed beyond the defence. Dembele receives it in a wide position. He is through here.
Dembele really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position in towards... Oh, good! It's hit the crossbar. Pullet gets flagged offside. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Pullet shapes to shoot! Ruud Gullit! That is just a piece of art! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He has given that the lot. Bang! There's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Half-time getting close now. Now it's Torres. And it's Ribéry. Threads one in. Bronkhorst has the space to scheme. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Indicated.
Hakimi. And here's Cavani. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No outsmarting him this time. And for the first half, that is that. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away? Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to play it through. Beckham crosses it in. That's a decent clearance.
Los Angeles are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Well read, nice interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Hakimi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Toure looking to play it into the box. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution on the field. Number
Drama
7,
over the penalty
Hazard.
spot.
Number 17, Gullit.
And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Ribery.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Cameroon really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No way through. Pelé. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Van Dijk. Now the delivery. Impressive jump. He's got a goal. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really...
It's Pelé! Relentless! Just relentless!